celebrations are going off in this corner. Congratulations. Your goal has just delivered Tottenham Hotspur their first trophy in over 17 years. Can you explain the feeling right now?
No, I can't. I'm so happy right now, honestly. This season hasn't been good at all, but I swear, not one of us players right now care about that. This is what it's all about. This club hasn't won a trophy for 17 years. Honestly, this is what it means. It means so much. All the fans get battered. We get battered for not winning a trophy, not winning anything, but we had to get the first one in a while today, and yeah, I'm so happy.
Does this finally get rid of the criticism that Spurs as a club get, that they never quite make it over the line?
Yeah, I know. Honestly, ever since I came here, it's been Tottenham a good team, but can never get it done. We got it done.
You got it done. Your goal got it done. You're the Tottenham hero. Did you know whether you got the final touch or not?
I knew I touched it, and then I kind of looked up because I didn't catch it clean, and then the ball was trickling in the goal, and then, I can't describe the feeling.
What a feeling. What about the feeling towards the end? Because you had to hold on. It was just one goal in it. How nervy were those final few minutes?
Horrible. Honestly, I couldn't watch. I was just listening to what the boys were saying, asking how long left, and then when we defended that corner at the end, I kind of knew. I was getting told it was done, and just the relief is something that I never can describe.
You've had a difficult season as a whole. Does this now pay the fans back for the support they've given you regardless?
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Tottenham Hotspur finishing 17th in the Premier League isn't good enough, but we've had an unbelievable Europa run, and the fans have been so good. Every home game, every away game, and then coming here, I just thought they had the edge on the United fans, to be honest. Ever since we got to the stadium, we literally walked out before the game, hours before, they were all here singing our names, and yeah, it got us through the game.
And what about your manager? He said he always wins a trophy in his second season. He's done it. Does he need to stay now?
Listen, he's done his job. He said he wins in his second year, and he has, and I think if there's ever a time for a mic drop, I think it's now, so I'll be looking forward to his interview, but I can't thank the manager enough for how much trust he's had in us, because some of the performances this season, as I said, haven't been good enough, but especially in the Europa League, he has a really good way of getting everyone up for it, and today it shows.
Go and enjoy these celebrations. Enjoy it.
Thank you.
Since that final whistle, sum up the feeling right now.
Oh, I still can't believe in what we've done tonight. It's unbelievable. We have written history, literally, in the real sense of the term. We've written history. This group of players written history in 2025. It's, wow, unbelievable.
Brennan Johnson's goal, but your save at the end as well, has made sure of it.
Yeah. And also one Micky van de Ven save. He did one brilliant on the line. So, but we knew before the game that we needed the effort from everyone. And we did it, we delivered. And now we have to celebrate.
You can go and celebrate and go and lift that trophy. Congratulations.
And just carrying on. Here's Ange now.
And here is the Europa League winning manager, Ange Postecoglou. A big sigh there, and you've ended Spurs' 17-year trophy drought, their first European Cup since '84. Just tell us what was going through your mind on that final whistle.
Look, I'm still kind of taking it all in. It's I know what it means for this football club, you know, and unfortunately, the longer it goes on, it's harder to break that cycle sometimes. And you know, even I could sense some nervousness in everybody at the club because they've been in this situation before, and until you get that, until you break that sort of, take that monkey off your back, you never understand what it feels like. And we've got a really young group, but I'm hoping them tasting this now and the success they have, you guys will know it feeds into itself. You know, they feel differently about themselves, and mainly for the supporters, because you know, there's probably been supporters here who've been following us for those 41 years. We haven't won one in Europe, and 17, you know, and just what it means to them, it's incredible.
And I think he was criticised quite a lot during the season, and people saying, oh, where's the plan B, etc. I think at times in Europe, today especially, you showed there's a different way that you can set a team up to play. What was the reasons for doing that today compared to what you've been doing before?
I've always felt that kind of knockout football is different from your league football, you know. When you're in that situation, it comes down to really good organisation, you know, having a real clear game plan, and then moments. And if you can minimise your moments the opposition have by having a really strong foundation. And to be honest, I felt, look, having Romero, Van der Ven, Udogie, Porro, Vicario in goal, we haven't had that luxury a lot. And with Basuma and Bentancur, I just felt we were going to be really hard to break down. We could have been a little bit better in transition today. I thought we had our moments. We could have worked that better, but I always felt comfortable that if we got ahead, that we could sort of negate, you know, most of what Man U were going to throw at us.
Congratulations, Ange. And you said you were going to win something in that second year, and you bloody well went and done it. Good man. So pleased for you.
Thank you.
Really pleased for you.
Thank you.
And do you think that helped the players? When you said that, come out and said that, the pressure was on you, but did it help them? Did they believe a bit more?
Yeah, I think people misinterpret it. It wasn't me boasting. It was me just making a declaration. And I believed it. You know, at the time I said it, you know, I was still in the Carabao Cup. I just had this thing inside me that more than anything else, and I know our league form's been terrible, nowhere near good enough and unacceptable, but us finishing third wasn't going to change this football club. The only thing that was going to change this football club is us winning something. And when I said that, that was my intent. I'm not afraid to declare it. If I fell short, I was happy to cop it, but I believed it inside me that was my ambition. I wanted it stated. I couldn't expect anyone from the club to say that because the club's been so close, but I could say that, and I was prepared to wear it if it didn't happen. The beauty of it is people kept reminding me of it, but the reason they kept reminding me of it was that there was still a chance to do it, so I was comfortable with it.
I bet you feel like getting it printed on a T-shirt now, Ange, and walking around in it. So how does this change the perception of the club and also the way that the club perceives itself?
I think that's the more important thing. It's how the club perceives itself, you know. I felt it's just, you know, being at the club for the last couple of years, it seems, you know, and because of what's happened in kind of its history, that people are quick to take shots at the club, and I felt at times the club hasn't defended itself as strongly as it should. And I understand that because people have been here a long time and they haven't got anything to sort of lean onto, but I'm hoping this does, you know. There's no reason now why they can't go into next year believing they can win again and another trophy and building a team that consistently strives to win things. And I think if you see yourself in that way, irrespective of what the noise is from the outside, I mean, that's what the great clubs do, you know. They expect success because they've had it, you know, and hopefully this taste of it takes the club forward.
And I think you've unfairly at times been criticised. You've been taking quite a lot of shots in press conferences in different parts of the media. And I think there's been a lot of people saying, listen, they could see you winning this game and saying, after 2 years, I said I'd do it, I could walk away. Where's your mind at now after a game like this and winning?
Again, you know, I've had such a laser focus on winning this thing. Whatever happens, happens. I said yesterday, we're still building this team. It's still a very young team. We need to add some experience to it. We're in the Champions League. My thought process and what I've been doing this year is trying to build a team that can be successful for 4 or 5, 6 years. Now, but I'm the manager of the football club. That decision is not in my hands. It doesn't affect me though. Like, if it was going to affect me, you would have seen it in the build up to here. All I cared about is this thing, you know. Having this thing around my neck, if I did, that meant that this football club has won a trophy.
But now you've got that thing, do you feel like just doing the mic drop, or do you want to stay and build something with this club?
No,
do you want it to be you?
I've said that, you know. Like I said, I don't feel like I've completed the job yet. We're still building. But the moment I accepted the role, I had one thing in my head, and that is to win something, more than anything else. And we've done that now, so I want to build on it.
Can I ask you as well about Sonny?
Yeah.
You made him captain. How much did you want that for him tonight after 10 years loyal service to the club?
Yeah, massive. And yeah, these two guys will tell you that we've had some unbelievable champion footballers come to this football club. Harry's a prime example, but there's so many I could go through that haven't had a day like this. And I wanted a day like this for Sonny, you know, because, you know, he's done everything he can in the last 10 years to try and get this feeling, and for one reason or another it hasn't worked. So, you know, it was kind of something in my head, and I've spoken to the players a lot about it, that, you know, outside the dressing rooms in the hallway there's photos of the winning teams, you know, and I said to Sonny, we've got to get you up there, you know.
He's a legend now.
And he's there now, so he deserves it.
You've made a bunch of legends now. they're going to be written in the folklore of this football club forever. Looking forward past that, recruitment season's coming now. Have you now got a different list compared to what you would have had?
Give
the
him
result
a chance. He just won a trophy.
I want to see who's coming in the building.
Look, I think there's an opportunity here. That's my belief, you know, because you build on this, the feeling that those players in there, they'll want this again.
Yeah.
Because until you feel it, you can't describe it to people. You know, until you win something, you can tell them how it's going to feel, but they've got it now, and they're not going to want to let it go. But we need to build on that for sure.
Fans, they are singing your name right now. How does that feel?
Unbelievable feeling. Can't really describe it, to be honest. What can I say? Look around you. Unbelievable feeling.
You've lifted the trophy now. You felt it in your hands, a trophy that this club have wanted for over 17 years. What does it mean to you all to do it?
We always believe in this squad of people. Like, if you look at the group we have, if you look at the staff, everybody can believe, even if we had a tough season. And the fans, everybody, the club, everybody deserves this.
They're singing your name again. Talk to us about that goal line clearance, because it ended up being one of the moments of the game.
Yeah, I saw the ball came in and Vic, I think it bounced on Vic's head. And I was like, nah, I have to go to the goal. And the ball came high, and first I was like, how am I going to do this? And then I just cleared it. And to be honest, my back and the ground over there is not soft, I can tell you. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't watched it back yet, but yeah, happy to help the team.
For you personally as well, it's been such a tricky season because you've been injured for a lot of it. So what does it mean to you to be able to be fit and play in this final and be one of the men in the match that made it all happen?
Yeah, unbelievable feeling. Tough season for myself also. With injuries, of course, I struggled the whole season. Didn't play a lot, but every rehab was worth it to stand here and to lift this trophy.
Go and celebrate with your teammates. Enjoy.
His hands on silverware. And Sonny is with us now. Son, are you a legend now?
He already was.
Yeah, let's say I'm a legend.
Why
not?
You said once.
Only today.
You said once you wouldn't call yourself a legend until you'd won a trophy with the club.
Look, I mean, 17 years, nobody haven't done it. So with such amazing players, yeah, today's the day. Probably I will say today I'm a legend of this club. So yeah, let's enjoy. Let's celebrate.
How does it feel winning Spurs' first trophy for 17 years?
Wow, feeling amazing. That's what I always dream for, and today is the day that happened. Dream come really, really true. So, yeah. What can I say? I'm so happy. Happiest the man in the world.
How important has your manager been? I think he's been under a lot of pressure, a lot of scrutiny, a lot of criticism. You as the captain, what have you felt like behind that, and how do you feel now we've won this lifted trophy with him?
Look, I mean, back in the day, when you look at the whole season, there will be always some situation you're having tough times. So, but we as a player, we always stuck together with the injuries, with the young players. They always step up, and I always give them some good advice. You know, I always want to talk to positive, and I think I'm very lucky that having such an amazing group of players with me, and that's why I think it was the tournaments happen.
Well, congratulations, because if there's anyone out of that squad that deserves a trophy, it's you, Sonny. With the football the goals you've scored, the way you've played, you are a true legend.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
We just saw some of the tweets coming on the screen there saying nobody deserves it more than Sonny. The fans really wanted that for you.
Yeah, I mean, I felt the pressure as well. So I mean, I want it so badly. Look, last 7 days I was dreaming about this game every single day. There was the same picture, same dreaming. So yeah, finally happened. I can sleep with now easy, nice sleep, and I can enjoy it.
Are you taking the trophy home to your house tonight? That's the big question.
No, I think there will be so much confidence. Like, because everybody was having it, I didn't even touch the trophy. Biz was having it, so like everybody, let's enjoy the moments. I'll be the last one who enjoyed it with the trophy.
Sonny, how are you guys going to celebrate? Take us into what's the plan now for you guys? How are you going to go and enjoy this moment? Because it's a moment you need to savour for life.
You're gonna have a sore head tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, probably we're gonna miss the flight tomorrow. No, we hope not, but we hope not. We try. So yeah, look, I mean, today's the day we can celebrate whatever they want. So let's just make the day they will never forget. And maybe I'll miss the flight.
What would be great is Sunday, Brighton game, going round the stadium with the trophy. Wow, what a way to finish the season.
Wow. Maybe we can call it off. No, I'm joking. Obviously, yeah, it would be great. Bring a trophy back home and in front of our fans. Show our trophy. It would be amazing. So yeah.
Because normally you win a trophy at the end of the season and that's it. You have to wait for the parade, but that's going to be some parade round the stadium.
I think they were trying to get the fans off the pitch there. They were celebrating so much to actually say we have a game on Sunday.
Yeah, but
we got 2 pitches, don't worry.
We live only today.
This was the reaction back in North London, Sonny.
Amazing. Yeah. So, yeah, I see you all on Sunday. Let's see bigger smile than today.
Do you know what? I'm interested to see how the fans in South Korea are going to be celebrating as well, because you're an absolute hero. You think about David Beckham here being a hero. This guy is on them levels when you go back to South Korea. They must be so happy for you as well, I'm sure.
The Adidas boot sale's just gone up.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that.
Very proud to be Korean, win the trophy, and I just want to say thank you to the Korean fans that it was 4 a.m. and they're supporting me like crazy, like a family, and yeah, here's the trophy and here's the biggest smile.
and even more special, you've won silverware in the same season that Harry won silverware as well. Are you going to FaceTime him? You can compare trophies?
Look, I mean, there's different trophies, but we both had an unbelievable friendship, partnership as a player. So I was so happy that he won the first trophy, and also I spoke to another media, but Harry, we won it as well. Thank you.
You might as well FaceTime him now on your phone. Get hold of him now, get him on.
I don't have my phone.
Sonny, you might have to face him in the Champions League next season as well. Has that sunk in that you're back at European football's top table?
Yeah, it would be great. I mean, the Champions League is always, you wanna play against the best team in the world. So yeah, we might play against Harry. So we never know, but we'll be grateful playing against each other again.
You have another chance at a trophy with the Super Cup as well, so...
Yeah, another trophy in 3 months, maybe.
Nice pre-season.
You might have 2 ahead of Harry.
Let's do it.
Congratulations. Try not to miss the flight, but enjoy the party.
Thank you very much.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
Well done.
Well done, bro.
Yeah, he might not have played, Lindsay, but he's got full kit on now. James, you've won, you've done it.
To be fair, they said I had to get the medal.
Is that right?
Yeah. I didn't want to do a John Terry when he went in the full kit with the shin pads and that, but what a special feeling, man.
I know you're gutted that you weren't able to play tonight, but now you're looking around at all of these Tottenham fans. You've been dancing, you've been singing. What does it mean to you to have played such a big part this season to get them to the final as well?
Winning makes it all right, though, you know. The pain in not being able to play is not being able to affect and help the team. But if we win anyway, I know I played a big part in the lead, and I deserve this just as much as all of us. But it was the not being able to affect it that affected me the most. But pure adulation now.
It means so much to all of you players, and I know you're all lapping up the celebrations. Micky van der Ven is actually in the crowd right now. Have a look at that.
I mean, he's a big boy. I hope he's being careful out there. He probably wants to go see his family or something. Everyone's families are here. It's amazing, honestly.
It's an incredible night for Tottenham. They've been so desperate to win a trophy. It's been over 17 years since they've done it. Yeah. Now, as well as the trophy, you've got Champions League football next season. How's that feel for you all? But how do you build on it now going into next year?
Oh, now's not the time to be thinking about that. I mean, it's a brilliant achievement and one of the ways you can qualify for the Champions League. But it's more winning the trophy, you know, and giving these fans something to shout about, because they've had years and years of pain, you know, and now they can enjoy it.
How are you all going to celebrate?
Who knows? Plenty of beer, probably.